Hey guys, it's Ro. Today we are going to be ranking every frozen pizza brand that we could find. And I'm hanging out with my boyfriend, Mike.
Hey.
Because he's consumed so many frozen pizzas in his life. At this point, I feel like you're a connoisseur.
I'm willing to bet there is less than 1% of the population has eaten more frozen pizzas than me. I'm quite the expert at this point.
So all of them are going to be the same flavor. They're all pepperoni pizzas. And we're just going to be trying each brand and giving them a rating A+ through F. I'm excited.
I'm very excited. I mean, if I were to come up with a perfect video, it's this.
This video is just what Mike wants to do today, basically. So Mike is an expert here, so he's gonna be giving me lots of feedback and advice on how to rank these. I'm Italian, I love pizza, so that's what I bring to the table. I'm a foodie, I know a lot about cheese and crust, and I make a lot of doughs from scratch, but I am not a frozen pizza expert.
And for this video, we're not gonna know the brand or how much each pizza cost. And so it's kind of a blind taste testing. There has to be a brand I haven't had before, right?
Mike, I don't know. All right, here's our first pizza. You guys know what it is? I don't. We don't.
I have no idea. I don't recognize this crust actually. So I said I was an expert witness, but I don't know. We'll see.
It's got like a medium density.
Yeah.
Huh.
I feel like I know the brand pretty confidently.
Mike, if you guess these brands, I'm gonna be really impressive. That's just extra credit. I will tell you, I won't be able to probably recognize any of these. I don't consume a lot of these, but I do like multi-cheeses. There's a little spice to it.
I feel like they took something great and they made it less great. I think this is Red Baron.
No.
I think it's some sort of weird hybrid crust that is not the normal Red Baron crust, and it concerns me a little bit.
The crust is weird, no? So what would you give this one? On A+ to F?
Well, it's definitely not F. I would say like, we could start with C.
I was brutal. I was gonna give it a D or an F because I think it's too spicy. The aftertaste
It's lingering.
is really lingering, and unless I'm in the mood for a really spicy pizza, I'm like, oh. Is that all pepperoni pizzas or that spicy? I don't think so.
No, this definitely has more flavor, and that's why I think it's Red Baron, because it's a very distinct flavor. You can see they have like specks of like seasoning on there, which is not normal for...
I feel like they just dumped a ton of pepper and like a little bit of oregano. They were just like...
Yeah. Don't these just look like Red Baron pepperonis? Can you imagine if I'm wrong? But I'm gonna say it confidently.
We're like, here's a resident expert, and he gets every single one of these wrong.
Because I feel like you said this year, it's bold, decisions and sticking to them.
Yeah.
So I'm confidently saying this is Red Baron, but with some weird crust that nobody wants. I mean, I could do D.
Yeah, it's a D for me. You can't tell me these don't look like warts. Look at this. It doesn't belong there.
I guess Tillamook makes a pizza.
Oh, I love their cheese.
I wonder if they make it in the same factory as Red Baron.
We didn't criticize the cheese.
Truth. That's the one good thing about
We
this
did
pizza.
not criticize the cheese, Tillamook. I've been on the Tillamook cheese tour. It was amazing.
Many times.
Here's pizza number 2. Mike, what do you think? This one's really thin. It's a thinner crust. And I'm just gonna pick it up so I can feel, oh, that's a really crispy crust and a crispy bottom.
Baked to golden perfection.
That smells familiar. Maybe it doesn't.
You know my expert opinion? I think we're in Red Baron country.
Are we?
We have made it. We took a detour
Yeah.
to Tillamook to see the cheese factory. Now we've taken a hard right back on the path of Red Baron country.
Thing I like about these pizzas, so the cheese is definitely cheaper, texture-wise less in quality, but overall I like the flavor of this pizza better because it isn't as spicy. The pepperoni slices are already spicy naturally, so by not adding extra pepper and extra things, it doesn't overwhelm your palate. It's like a really nice heat. So
I agree,
I do
'cause
like that.
The last pizza, that literally was like sprinkled everywhere. And this is just, it kind of looks like a plain Jane.
So I would give it a C. What would you give it?
Maybe like a B. I think about like where you're at in life, like why are you eating a frozen pizza?
Here, don't move.
I'm imagining me sitting around, you know, watching White Lotus or something. I would be enjoying White Lotus while eating this, so that made sense in my head, so I'm gonna give it a B.
We'll sit in the middle, I'll give you that. And that's relationships, everybody. You gotta compromise. And sometimes it's great. And sometimes it sucks. And you're just right there in the middle
That's
between a
true
B
love.
and a C.
This is true love,
Yeah.
obviously.
What is it?
God, are these another Red Baron top? I'm out of the video.
C's get degrees.
I'm out of the video.
Tony, how dare you? Tony's literally trying to go to F. Look at him.
I will say Tony's has upped their game since I've had Tony's as a kid.
I've never had Tony's.
It was literally the worst pizza I've ever had when I was a kid.
this was the worst pizza.
No, but it's different now. I think these people are breaking in to the Red Baron factory and making pizzas at night that nobody knows
You think
about.
they're sharing the same factory?
I think so. Here is pizza number 3, and we have been told by our team that they come individually wrapped as a giant slice.
It's cool.
I've never seen that. I don't know
I've
where you
never
would get
seen
that.
a frozen pizza that comes individually wrapped. The only time I get like an individual slice is like when we went to New York.
Maybe
It's
that's
like
what
a
they're going
big-
for. It's like a New York style.
Okay, well, I like the bottom, got lightly brown, little toasted here. And then I also like the top because look at that, big slap of cheese.
Yeah, and the pepperoni are kind of like a small, medium
Yeah, they're the
size.
mini pepperonis. It's really crispy here, and then it's kind of floppy there. That looks kind of like New York. You got like a
Yeah.
handle.
So let's see if they can recreate and capture the New York pizza experience.
Oh, I like that. I don't know why I like that. I want a little bit more spice, but I do like it. I like the texture. I really like the cheese. I like the mini pepperonis. I think that they're easier to eat. And I like the taste of the crust too. The only thing that this is lacking is a little bit of flavor, but if you like really plain pizzas, sauce, cheese, pepperoni, it's very simple.
I think nothing can replicate getting a slice of pizza in New York, but I will say this one tastes the most like if you were to go to a pizza place.
Ooh.
It tastes the least frozen out of what we've had so far.
Yeah, I like this one. I think I'm gonna give it a B. Like this is the only one I've wanted another bite.
Yeah.
Who made this pizza?
Who makes this big old slice?
Whose pizza is this? Have you heard of this?
No?
Table 87 coal oven pizza. Hold on. Table 87 looks like an 8-ball.
Home of the coal oven slice.
Where's home of the coal oven slice?
Wherever they're making this. And yeah, they do come individually wrapped. It does look like this one slice was $5.99. So if there's what?
Mike, it says made in Brooklyn, New York on the back. It is from New York. Maybe I should move this up. Okay, this might go up, but right now you're a B. For frozen pizza, this is the only one I want to keep eating. All right, I'm gonna put it here at A. I think that one's gonna be hard to beat, Mike. That one's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, this is weird. This next pizza looks a mess because what is going on with this cheese, people? Look at this. Mike, is this cheese on top of the pepperoni?
It's
I
like
don't even know how you do that.
Square chunks of cheese. Honestly, I don't recognize her. I don't know her.
The pepperonis look kind of weird too. I can't explain it. They're different. Look at that, nice thick crust. I do like the poof.
You shouldn't judge a person by their looks. You should judge a person by their taste. So let's try it out.
It's very greasy. Greasy pepperoni, greasy bread, greasy cheese, greasy.
For the first like 2 seconds, it was tolerable. And then right off a cliff.
F.
Once the pepperoni kicks in, I've never had pepperoni linger for so long, and it's kind of weirding me out.
Okay, well, let's not think about it anymore. I'm giving it an F.
It is somehow the worst one we've had so far. The fact that Tony's has beat anybody, that's not a good sign.
Let's see which brand it was. It was Good and Gather. Well, it was not good, and I don't want to gather it up. This is, I think, Target's brand. So this pizza is $7.49.
And I like a lot of Target stuff. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
I do like a lot of Good and Gather brands, but I don't like their pizza. Call us, let's fix it. You guys are going down here. Oh my gosh. All right, here is our 5th pizza, and just by looking at it, Mike, I can say this is the most pepperoni per square footage that I've seen so far. The most loaded with pepperoni. It's pepperoni on pepperoni. They're even layered. It looks clean.
This is kind of what you would hope for from a frozen pizza. They're not skimping on anything.
There's a lot of cheese on some of these slices too. Let me just say, like some of these slices look heavy. Like this slice looks very heavy. Like this one, a little less cheese. Oh, you don't want to go for Mr. Cheesy, huh?
For Mr. Cheesy.
I'm gonna do, this side's really cheesy and this side doesn't have a lot of cheese. Oh, it's very dense.
So for me, the crust quality isn't that great.
No, I
And
don't like it.
I think they're trying to bury it in a copious amount of cheese.
There.
Thank you.
So confused, Mike. Like some of these lines, the crust line, look how nice that is. It's nice. But then you got slices like this that look like crazy warts and they're soft all the way through. So there's no consistency. Like this one, it's not crispy. And then soft, this one's just all soft.
For a frozen pizza, there's a ton of cheese, a ton of pepperoni, and kind of a mid crust. I'm not mad about it.
Okay, what would you give them here then on the board?
Probably a D.
Yeah, because would you rather have a Tony's?
In some bizarro world, I would rather have a Tony's.
Me too.
All right,
this is pretty bottom for me. The grease puts it here at the F. I'll settle with the D.
Okay. Okay, she'll take the D.
I will. Who's this? Screaming Sicilian, my butt. I see right through you.
This pizza is $10.49. That is a lot for a frozen pizza.
It's dense. It's just really heavy. There's a lot of cheese, a lot of pepperoni. I think that they're just charging you for the extra condiments on top now. You get a D. Screaming Sicilian.
Here is pizza number 6.
Woo!
And Rosanna, I think we are in Red Baron country. Finally, I think we have arrived. This is why you don't let me.
You've said this before.
I know, and I get
Like,
lost. You
when
know
I'm
me.
like, are we there yet? And you've said yes before, but I think you might be right. This looks really familiar. The crust on the top is really thin. They have a nice oven brown at the bottom. And then it's pretty clean in general. Like here you'll see one piece of like sprinkled cheese on it.
But I've learned there are now several pizzas we've had that taste and look like Red Baron, but turns out we're not Red Baron, unless production's trolling me. But let's just try.
Is this Red Baron?
I thought I was such an expert in all this. I'm gonna say something I've never said before.
Yeah.
I think it's Red Baron. We're gonna edit out the last time that I messed it up.
I think that you like Red Baron's sauce.
Maybe.
Their red sauce, because it has kind of like a little bit more spice in the sauce, and then their pepperonis are less spicy. It's not like when you bite into a pepperoni you get a lot of extra spice. Every bite is pretty well balanced.
What I appreciate about this is the pepperoni doesn't linger like some of the other more offensive ones have.
Yeah, it's very thin.
And it's definitely better than Tony's. For me personally, just because I'm someone who loves frozen pizza, this would be like an A or a B.
Okay, we'll put it at an A.
What?
It's DiGiorno.
That is not DiGiorno.
I've never had this kind of DiGiorno. I have the kind of DiGiorno where they have the big fluffy crust.
It says DiGiorno Classic Crust.
No.
DiGiorno, what are we doing? Although I say that and we
No.
gave it an A. I didn't know DiGiorno made a thin crust because they're all about it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
I like the big fluffy crust that they make.
I will say though,
Pizzas.
we had
I
no
didn't
idea
know
this
they
was
made
DiGiorno.
this. No.
It's only $5.24, which is half the
Portable?
price of a Screamin' Scallion or whatever that one was.
Oh, no thank you.
And
You're going up
and
here.
DiGiorno has lasted the test of time.
Mike, is this it? Is this the Red Baron?
All right, everybody, we've entered Red Baron country.
You're so...
Pizza number 7. They
Yeah.
all start to taste a little similar after a while, but you know, he looks like every other pizza.
I don't know, these pepperonis look a little greasier. Just the white cheese, like a mozzarella. Okay, so we got a single cheese. Oh,
Got that
that's
cheese
nice.
pull.
I would eat it over a Tony's because I like thin crust, but that's my bias.
This is kind of what you expect from a frozen pizza. I don't think it's Red Baron, but they all look the same after a while. Could you imagine the one I say is actually Red Baron?
That'd be hilarious. Okay, so what are you gonna give this? Because I think I'm gonna give it a B.
I'd say B or C. Okay, B, final answer.
Simple. I like the flavors. Oh, it's Chuck E. Cheese. I've never had a Chuck E. Cheese pizza before. I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese.
Wait, what?
But Chuck E. Cheese.
All right, apparently Chuck E. Cheese has not only updated their logo,
Yeah.
that doesn't look familiar to me, but has their own cheese pizza.
Wait, it's a mouse? Whoa.
Okay.
Hello, you look a little fancy, and by fancy, I mean this is just a very different crust. Like,
Are we
it's
in
like,
Napoli? What's going on here?
this looks
Naples?
pretty cool. Look
How you
at
say
that.
it?
Oh, look at that nice air bubble.
This looks like an actual pizza.
Look at this. Is this a
Tomatoes.
little basil on here?
Literally one.
Just little blobs of cheese.
There's literally one leaf on there.
Oh, Mike, look at the back. Oh, that's nice.
This looks like an actual pizza.
This looks like it came out of a pizza oven, or it was cooked on a pizza stone.
I guarantee you it
This-
says on the package somewhere, made in Italy.
I love it. I hope it came from Italy. Listen to this, Mike. Do we dock points for no pepperonis? Because I just like this pizza.
Yeah, I'm just guessing this brand probably doesn't do pepperoni pizza. Maybe that's why they just did this version. I think it might be A+.
I was thinking the same thing.
Because
Are
it's
you in my
definitely
head?
it's definitely better than everything we've had. Like the New York pizza almost tastes like New York pizza, but this actually tastes like something that you would get at a local restaurant.
Yeah, I really like it. I'm gonna give it an A+.
What?
Oh my goodness.
It's Talia.
And it's a margarita pizza, and it's $16.99, Mike. So for that price, you better be A+. And Mike, it says Di Napoli.
I called it. Look, I'm a very cultured person. I knew it. I know what I'm talking about with these frozen pizzas.
Get out of here.
For this price,
Yeah?
do you want this or do you want 3 DiGiorno pizzas?
Well, I know my answer, and I think I know your answer. I think everyone knows your answer. You just want to fill our whole fridge with DiGiorno.
I would take 3 DiGiorno pizzas.
And
yeah.
I would take this one.
Here is pizza number 9.
Woof.
And they covered the entire thing with
There's
cheese.
like no crust. And then right here, Mike,
What in the world is that?
This? I mean, I was thinking, is this a piece of cheese? It doesn't look great. Looks a little greasy for me, but I'm down to try anything.
Just kind of smells not as good as like what we've had so far. I'm not impressed by the smell. You know, maybe it's like a gluten-free pizza, you know? Maybe they're out here trying to do good in the world.
Okay.
How did you bite that? It's so hot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hot.
Yeah, it's really hot. It tastes okay, but what's weird is the aftertaste. Like there's this cheesy, it tastes kind of like a burnt Parmesan.
I will eat almost any frozen pizza.
No, I don't like, there's no crust to hold on to. It's greasy and old cheesy aftertaste, but not like a good cheesy.
In a shocking turn of events, I would rather have this than Good or Gather. I think that's where it falls for me.
Oh, really? A D. I agree.
Who made
this?
D's get degrees?
No way.
Really?
Really? You guys, 365?
What is
are
going
we
on,
doing?
store brands?
I love this brand for so many products. I do not like their pizzas.
The pizza is off.
This pizza is $5.79. They should honestly give these away for free. They should be like, thanks for coming in, here's a pizza. I didn't like that. I'm gonna figure out what kind of cheese is going on there, Mike, because this is not right.
Store brands are not having a good run today.
Ooh, no. We've now entered double digits. This is pizza number 10, and I see a lot of little spices on top.
Yeah?
So I think we're gonna get some more flavor. It's also fluffier.
And there's a lot more
Let's try.
color and texture.
Yeah, I do love that.
It smells like actual cheese.
I like that there's a little crust, something to hold on to at the top. Why do I love that so much? That's weird. The crust have some softness, some crunchiness. The pepperoni is spicy, and then they put more spice on top. So again, this is like a spicy on spicy pizza.
The crust, when you bite it, is like really crispy.
Yeah, and especially on the bottom. I don't know what I'd give it, a C? What would you give it?
Probably B.
A B. Okay, let's give it a B. Let's see.
Rouse. We've actually had this before. This pizza is $12.99.
All right, B for you. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Pizza 11.
Look how thin she is.
So thin. Are you kidding me?
Is this a cracker? Like, feel it. It feels
It actually
like,
looks like a cracker. I don't know if we can see that,
like
but
a cracker.
a saltine pizza.
Oh my God. The thinner, the better for me. I like it, but it does taste like a cracker.
The crust is odd.
I love this, but Mike, this is so weird. I've never had this.
Yeah. I will let you judge this one because you like skinny pizza more
I like
than I do. Would you order this again and enjoy eating it a second
Yes,
time?
because my girlfriends love charcuterie night and they love pizza, but this would be like charcuterie and pizza have a baby. I love it. An A. I like the flavor. I like the texture. It's literally a cracker and I don't care. Who made this? I need to know. Ralph's made this? I love you.
So their store brand is called Smart Way, but it's at Ralph's. And it's only
It's $3.
$3.29. We gotta stock up. All right.
This is what we want.
Was this
I love this.
the most affordable one out of all of
I
them?
don't know, but I love it. What a win.
Wow. Pizza number 12 is Thicky Thick.
It's really fluffy.
This might be the thickest one.
Oh, look at the bottom. Ooh, nice bake.
And the sauce is kind of on the orange side as well. And the last orange sauce one we loved, so.
Yeah, let's check. Ooh, it's so spicy.
It's kind of different than anything we've had.
If you like fluffy, doughy pizzas with a little bit of spice, I think you might love this. This is pretty good. For a fluffy pizza, I'd give it probably an A.
Okay.
Pretty good. I like it. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say A or B.
Tell me everything.
No.
Newmans for $9.49. You can have an A pizza.
And he's the one that donates all the money from his company to
Let's give it
good
all
causes.
away. He does?
Yeah.
I like this even more. This makes me feel even better.
You know what I love?
What a great pizza.
Newman's lemonade. I have drank 500,000 gallons of that.
Oh my gosh, Mike, you and pizzas and lemonades.
Pizza number 13?
Do not say that it's Red Baron country
It's
again,
giving Red Baron though.
Stop.
It is giving Red Baron.
Any flat pizza.
This
Mike's
is Red
like,
Baron coated.
this
What
is
else do they say?
coated, yeah.
The aura
that's right.
is Red Baron. I don't know what else they say.
Yeah, that's a good one. So the bottom of Red Barons look like this, little golden brown action. And it's got a really crispy crust. It's hard.
It has to be Red Baron, right?
I don't think that's Red Baron, but I mean, I don't know.
I will confidently declare that this is Red Baron.
Are we betting 20 bucks? Are you gonna buy me, what's going on here? We need a bet going on because Mike thinks every pizza is Red Baron and
This
he's
has
wrong.
to, you know what's giving it away?
What?
In my expert opinion, is Red Baron has these little square chunks of meat.
In addition to the pepperonis, you're
Yeah.
saying there's these little square.
A signature Red Baron move.
Whoa.
If you're wrong the first 10 times, you can't be wrong the 11th.
I like the crust. I like the cheese. I think it's a little spicy. It's okay. It's a little bland. I would say C's get degrees.
I would
It's
say A
solid.
because it is definitely Red Baron.
Okay, so
However, this is row ranks.
I'm a C and you're an A. So let's just see what it is. Tombstone.
Everybody's copying my boy Red Baron.
No, we're going with C then.
This is
I'm
made on
not
the
giving you
same-
any grace.
The same machine.
Yeah, Tombstone and Tony's, they're hanging out together.
They stole the recipe from Red Baron.
I'm a thin crust girly and this is a thin crust pizza.
Truth.
So next, this is number 14. That is so thin. And look at the crunchiness. We've got a cracker crust again.
This is the same crust, or very similar for sure.
Has a little bit more oregano, a little pesto-y, you know?
I think it's a little too much going on.
I like that the oregano's there. It's just like there's a lot.
It's a lot. Okay, so the
like
general
a lot.
rule for frozen pizzas, most
Ooh.
people know this, is that the serving size is
Spicy.
1 pizza. This has so much spice that I don't think I could eat the whole thing.
I don't want another bite. So far, out of all the pizzas we've had today, this is the spiciest. So if you like spicy pizza and you like thin crust, this is the pizza for you, but it is not the pizza for me. I'm debating between B and C because I really don't like the taste.
I think it's a C for me.
Okay, what do we have here? We have for $7.99.
This makes sense.
California Pizza Kitchen.
Honestly, this makes sense.
You know what I like California Pizza Kitchen? I like their tortilla soup. That's what I like there.
This one is $7.99, so it's not
It's a good price.
expensive.
Yeah. Here you
But
go,
if
C.
you're a CPK fan, maybe you'll enjoy it more than we will. So pizza 15, thin crust. Ro's very excited. It may be a Red Baron, and it also may not.
Every pizza could be a Red Baron or not.
This is so thin.
Oh, I love that.
Wow.
Oh, hello. Mike, this doesn't look like hand-baked. This looks like a machine.
A machine in a.
That's a machine.
This is made by AI or something.
Look at that. That is. I hate that I love it because I feel like this is like a cheap pizza, but I like it. Is this how they do this? They do this recipe development to just mess with your brain and your taste
Oh,
buds?
this is chemically created to make you obsessed.
Highly addictive. I think it's an A.
And it's like as you're eating it, you know that this is not made by a human,
This is made in a facility.
but neither are Pop-Tarts, and how much do I love those? So, you know.
I'm picking A. What do you pick?
Yeah, it'd be fine with A or B.
Jack's original
Jack's?
thin? Who's Jack? Did he create the original thin pizza? It says since 1960.
They gotta work on their marketing or something.
There's not even a face on here. The price is $4.29. Love it.
Get these on sale, that'd be like a $3 pizza. Worth it.
This is amazing. He's a mystery man. He's like when radio talk show hosts, everyone wanted to know what they look like, and then it was this big thing because you never know what they would look like, and they would keep them a mystery. Okay, Mike, give me some descriptions here.
Okay, so overall, a pretty small pizza. It is also thin.
A really crisp crust and then a very floppy end.
This has an odd smell.
Let me just taste it.
It kind of smells like a mall looks, if that makes sense.
I don't like that.
Do you think this is like gluten-free or something?
I don't know.
This is not a regular pizza. So without knowing anything about it, this is one of my least favorite tasting.
What would you give it?
Probably an F.
Wow, taste-wise an F?
Yeah.
Okay, well, even if it's healthy, if it tastes like cardboard, no one wants to eat it. This brand, we love this brand, really? It's almond flour.
Okay, I knew there was something about
That's
it.
why, Michael. This brand's really cool because it has like a lot of options because Molly, you know, she can't have gluten anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So they do make a lot of cool things, but
And it is $13.99.
I don't like this.
I didn't enjoy it.
Okay, bye. Bye, Top Hat. It was nice knowing you, almond crust. I don't know the price, but this is pretty heavy. There's a lot of value here. There's a lot of bread, a lot of cheese.
A lot of cows for your dollar.
Oh my. Maybe I've had too much pizza. It's fine. We're good.
17 is her max, we've learned.
This is one of the heaviest, cheesiest pizzas that we've had so far. So if you love cheese, come no further. What I like, look at that back, Mike. That doesn't look like it was made in a factory. It probably was, but it was baked really nice. I love the bread.
Just by looking at it, you can see tons of Parmesan, and you can taste it and smell it.
I like the pepperonis. I like the little sprinkle of Parmesan. Usually I like thin, but I like this.
Are you someone who normally puts Parmesan on top of their pizza?
It depends on my mood.
I think if you are someone who likes Parmesan on your cheese, it's like A. If you're not, maybe like a B.
I'm gonna do A. I really like this one. This is one of those pizzas you can just have one slice and a big salad.
I agree with that. It's like kind of rich and like
filling. It's kind of hearty.
Who do we got?
Trader Joe's.
Really?
It's TJ's.
Really?
I just ran right over here. It is $5.99.
Okay.
I mean, I'll put it here, but maybe it could go up here. You know what I mean?
So we've tried most Trader Joe's pizzas, and I actually dislike a lot of them. That's why this one's a surprise to me, because it's like, it just seems better.
Maybe you like the thicker ones.
Maybe. We have moved on up to the 18th pizza pie.
Oh my gosh.
And boy, is this a lot of cheese. Earlier in the day would have been a welcome.
You were so excited earlier on, and now I'm like,
And now I'm like, how much cheese can the body handle?
I'm like, this better be good. But why are they doing the oregano on the top? I like the Parmesan. Oh, that's hot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How's the bottom? Okay, the hello machine. That's a machine. I don't like the level of cheese going on here.
Oh yeah, this is like a commercial. Okay, so visually, I think it looks great and it actually has a cheese pull, but there's something off about it.
The crust tastes not good.
It's hard for me not to be excited about cheese.
It's too much cheese.
It's too cheesy.
It's too cheesy.
It's not vibing with me. I would say a D probably.
Okay, D it is.
It's a company called Urban Pie.
No.
And it's $12.99. It says creamy rosa sauce pizza. So I think that's what that is like there's just something that you're not used to or not expecting.
Well, I don't know what it is, but I don't like it.
It can hang out at Whole Foods. Oh, he's like, no, actually I should be lower. If it picks its own destiny.
If Urban Pie wants to drop to the F ranking, you know,
nobody would notice.
don't stop him.
Okay, so Ro is entering a pizza coma very quickly.
Hi, I'm down here now.
I will attempt to get us across the finish line, and I also think we are pulling up into potential Red Baron country.
Mike, do you even have a map? Do you even know where we're driving?
No, but I saw a YouTube video 10 years ago, so I'm quite the expert.
I've had so much pizza, and I never thought I would get sick of pizza, but I've had so much today that I'm sick of it. I don't think I'm gonna want it for months.
I'm not gonna want it for at least 8 hours.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I don't know about you guys, but if you ever eat a lot of the same thing over and over again, I get sick of it. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. It's so greasy. There's a ton of grease on here. It's just like, it's just dripping off of there. Oh god, here we go.
I don't think it's Red Baron. I'm gonna say it off camera. I don't think it's Red Baron.
I don't want a bite of it anymore. I do like the crispiness of the crust. I do like the cheese.
I think we're in C territory.
Yeah, we'll give it a C. Who's this?
All right, so this is Kroger, and it's only $3.99.
Mike, I think it kind of tastes like it, honestly.
I think it's a fair C.
A fair price there. You know what? It's better than Little Caesars.
We are in the 20s now.
Oh, thank goodness it's thin. Again, with either oregano or the things on top. Put it in the sauce, people. I like that more than I thought, because it's thin, I think, too.
I think the tomatoes are a little fresher. You get like an actual tomato flavor.
I can't tell. This is where I need you, because all the things are blurring together. All I know is that there is a lot of spice, and pizzas that are too spicy, it overwhelms my palate.
Yeah.
And this is pretty spicy.
So the fact that I could tell the difference in the sauce, I think gives it a little extra point, but it does have a lot of spices. So again, if you like that, but to me, this is like a B.
Yeah, me too. I was going to say the same thing.
Hanging out with Chuck E. Cheese.
Who are you?
Who is it?
Thin and crispy, great value, Walmart.
Oh,
We
okay.
love it. $4.97.
I'm most surprised by the tomatoes in there. Not a bad showing.
Great value. Love. Oh God, there's the carpet. This looks cool.
All right, it's our 21st birthday.
Look how fluffy.
Yeah, really fluffy.
We've got mozzarella. I don't see any spices, but I actually see, is this like, Mike, that's real tomato.
Whoa.
That's like an actual chunk
You're
of
totally
tomato.
right.
Oh God, oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's really hot. I like it. I like it because it looks super thick, but it's hollow. It's like airy.
The pepperoni is really good.
It looks like homemade. I love it. That's an A+ for me. What are you? Who are you? Porta?
Oh, we've had them before.
Oh.
It is
Porta.
$10.99.
Love, A+. Get in my face, never leave. I love it. Love it. Love you. Oh, God, this is good. Mike, this one's good.
Pizza number 22. Would not recommend this. We are trained professionals. Do not attempt this at home. Here we go.
I don't think I'm gonna be eating pizza for a very long time.
This is Red Baron.
Is it actually, or you're just
I've lost all sense of what reality is.
hot? The pizza sauce itself is spicy. Tastes like there's like some garlic in there, and it's more watery. It's a loose sauce. I don't know what's happening here. And then the crust is good.
I don't know if I'm overthinking it. This could be a Red Baron.
Oh my God. You were brought here to Red Baron, and let me tell you, I don't think this is Red Baron.
I'm gonna let you judge because this very
watery.
well could be Red Baron.
Well,
and I couldn't live with myself if I rated Red Baron poorly.
This is such an average pizza. So I'm gonna give it a C, or maybe a D.
I think you're feeling C.
Yes! It's a Red Baron.
This is why I'm here.
If you grew a mustache, you could look like this guy. He's got blue eyes.
He's hot. So completely non-biased, this is an A+ for me. I would say that this
premium quality, and it's just kind of average to me. There you go. You can hang out there. Do you want to compromise? Do you want me to? I want C. You want A. Do you want to put it at B?
Whatever makes Red Baron look better. Let's move on up.
This is what you call compromising, everybody, for a relationship, and that's how Red Baron got a B ranking, and that's okay.
It is 23andMe, number 20.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're gonna make me throw up.
Sorry. I think I'm having a carb high. All right, it's our last pizza. We're gonna rank this one. What's going on here? These pepperonis are darker.
Yeah, they're definitely just a dark red as opposed to bright red like we've seen. It's not doing anything for me. It's just kind of like, yeah, I had pizza.
I don't know. It's interesting. There's something different with the meat. They taste a little different. The little chunks are different. The cheese is interesting. The cheese is too greasy, and then the sauce is too watery. It's just too much. It's like a soup pizza.
The texture is all wrong.
Okay, so Mike, what do we give this?
I'm not that impressed. I'm not
confused.
offended. I would say like a C or a D probably.
I don't like the aftertaste. I'm gonna give it a C.
Who
Who
is it?
is it? Organic, uncured, simple truth. Well, the simple truth is I don't like the aftertaste. And I like that it's organic, but woof, don't like the taste. You're going on C's Get Degrees. You are a pizza and you have an odd aftertaste. I don't know what's going on there. All right, that does it for ranking every frozen pizza brand that we could find. I think my two favorite, the A+s. Oh, Mike, I like a bougie pizza. We got Talia and Porta if you like the thicker crust or the skinty crust. And the biggest surprise of the day was Smart Way.
Especially for the price.
The cracker pizzas, it blew my mind. It was so weird and new and different, and I loved it.
So those were Rose's favorite, and my favorite was Red Baron, completely non-biased.
Is that it?
So let us know in the comments down below, do you agree with our rating, and were there any brands that we missed that we should have tried? Let us know.
And if you'd liked watching the other videos, you can click up here or here.
Or there. Or I guess on the side.
Yeah, and if you
they're
like
everywhere.
the video, give it a thumbs up. I don't think I can eat pizza for a long time after this.
Let's take a 12-hour break from pizza.
You're funny. He's funny.